So we were brought on to help the client continue implementing and, in fact, materially expand the scope of the code readiness research program, the purpose of which was to collect primary technical and market data on new technologies, advanced technologies, and practices, and share that data with the codes and standards advocacy team working for the California investor-owned utilities. The program was led by Pacific Gas and Electric Company. Our team brought deep experience supporting codes and standards advocacy programs going all the way back to the 1990s. So we really understood the need for good data as part of the regulatory advocacy process. Additionally, we had a fair bit of experience implementing both big and small emerging technology field studies. The code readiness program anticipated the shift towards electrification and decarbonization really before the state's policy was fully in place. As a result, when we started our work in 2017, we were already focused on heat pumps and other electrification technologies. And due to the forward-leaning vision from our client and our team, we were able to collect a lot of heat pump performance data that was useful as electrification and decarbonization was becoming a really important factor in the 2022 and 2025 building code cycles. The second key point was the importance of tracking a variety of different emerging technology development going on around the project as we worked on it. That allowed our team to support future code making efforts in an environment where technologies and practices in the trends relating to them can change pretty quickly within the time frame of the research project. A third key takeaway is the importance in clearly articulating the regulatory objectives and the research questions that you have before you start your research projects. There's a real, excitement that people get kind of carried away with just starting out the research, but it's super important to plan out specifically what regulatory objectives you have for that research, and even more specifically, what are the key research questions that need to be answered and able to support that regulatory objective, before you start specifically working with customer sites and designing the actual monitoring and metering plans. That helps you ensure that when you've spent all this money on the research, you're going to end up with the results you need that are actionable for the regulatory advocacy activities that follow. So pulling those three key takeaways together was really critical in the overall success of the project in terms of the relevance and usefulness of the data at the time, at which it was required by our clients and the regulatory context they're operating in.